it's definitely a viable counter to what I'm doing, and that's all I have to say. So, CombaT.
I guess that's understandable. Obviously, Hawk knows more than me about ZVT, so I'll take his word for it. As of now, again, Terran's massing up a large army, getting ready to push out, and likewise the same thing going around with Hawk. Both players massing up a large army, and I don't know. I think right now Hive Tech should be coming along. 4th expansion for Hawk coming along, and lots of mines around the areas, and I don't know. As far as the turrets go, I agree with you there that you should have a lot, but this is I think it's going a little too overboard. And as you can see, the Terran player, he is pushing out now, and he realized his first error with too little tanks. And I don't think this is a good idea to engage here. There's a lot of tanks there, and I think this is the perfect unit mixture for the Terran player to have. And yeah, lots of casualties. As you can see, there's Zerg blood everywhere, and I think this was a mistake. Okay, he did wheel down the Terran army quite a bit, so that's kind of a plus, but the Terran still has probably a good Hawk tier 2 of units, and I think Hawk lost everything he had pretty much, so I don't think that was the best time to engage. Probably, honestly, when I play Zerg, I like to, and the Terran's doing mech, I like to engage them when they're near my base, because obviously you have more units when they're near your base, and yeah, this is what I mean. I think this is a little too much turrets. I counted this in this game actually, and he made a total of 35 turrets. Well, and he's A-, so I can't really talk against that. But game's paused, by the way, if you guys don't know. But I don't know. In my opinion, 35 turrets, a little too much. But whatever. All the obs are leaving right now because the game was lagging again. Apologies if the game lags, but can't really do anything about that. And yeah, the Terran is setting up a pretty defensive, static, I guess, posture. Pretty much he's going just as you can see, bunkering turrets, and might even be a deep order or two in there. It's kind of like a TVP build order that this guy's playing right now. Not really, but the kind of positioning he has is kind of like a TVP. But either way, Hawk being pretty much doing exactly what he should be doing, expanding while the Terran player is trying to camp. And 2 more turrets. Again, I don't know, but again, these players know better than I do as far as EVT goes. So yeah, Hawk's going for an expansion. He's getting ready to mass up more and more, and everything going pretty. There's going to be one big decisive battle that's going to happen very shortly, and we'll see how that goes.
Hey, 1 second. Can you tell me what time you're on? I kind of screwed that up.
I'm exactly at 6:52 right now, going to 6:54, and 6:55 now. I'll talk a little bit more for now. As you can see, yeah, a bunch of turrets, and
okay.
that one siege tank is actually very, very important in case any counter tries to come along. That one siege tank will kill a lot of units because it's in pretty good positioning, and yeah, so right now, as you can see, Hawk trying to be the aggressor, pushing up a little army here, losing 1 Hydralisk kind of carelessly, but once you have this large of an army, it's really hard to control your units, control every single unit that well, so you're bound to lose a few Hydralisks just randomly, unless you're A level, then I guess you don't, but Hawk's not A level, so I guess 1 or 2 Hydralisks being lost is kind of expected, but either way, again, that one big battle is going to happen very, very shortly, so until that does, we'll see how things go.
Yeah, definitely. And when he pushed out, on the bridges, I probably should have waited a bit longer because my Hydralisks, they didn't all come at the same time. They kind of, some of them did, but then the rest of them came in a line. So it actually hurt me a lot. Of course, you want all of your units to kind of surround a Zerg and attack at the exact same time. Get there at the exact same time. But I really wanted to attack because I knew that he was trying to secure a middle position in the 3rd, and I really didn't want that to happen on destination. And actually, now that I think about it, CombaT is right in this about the turrets, just because the turrets are good if you're not going to get the science vessel, but he got it anyways, so yeah, that's a bit it's 2 counters for 1 problem, so it's kind of wasteful if you get tons of turrets and a science vessel. And right now, I know that I've lost, and well, I know that I'm at a huge disadvantage, so again, I just try to like expand at a lot of places on the right side because I know he's pushing it, trying to go and push on the left side. That's the thing on Destination, you have to choose a side, so definitely if one person is choosing the left side, you can always counter on, the right side. ZVT especially against mech, once they choose a side, which is usually the bridge one, you can expand on the other one. And so it ends pretty fast here, just because he kind of forces me to attack on the bridges from pushing to my third. And that's just a really, really bad and narrow passage to attack on, which just makes it really hard, and he really abuses that quite well. I'll let Combat talk.
This is probably the one place you don't want to engage the Terran army, because as you can see, 2 small passages, and this is, I think if Hawk loses this, which he does, sorry to spoil it, but this, as you can see, this is not a good place to engage, and this is like probably like Terran heaven and Zerg hell pretty much. So the Hydralisk blood, Mutalisk blood everywhere, and as you can see, all these Hydralisks, like I'm highlighting this like crazy, because those Hydralisks cannot even go, they can't even attack, and I think the Terran lost at the maximum 20 supply versus the Zerg losing like around 60 supply, and look at all that blood. I'm pretty sure that was game decisive. I'm 100% sure that was game decisive because I've already watched this game. But as you can see, definitely the worst, probably the worst place to engage a Terran army is on those cliffs, and too many siege tanks, honestly, too many Goliaths. I think the macro game kind of got imbalanced because, and there's he calls GG, so that's game. But I think the macro game got a little bit imbalanced just because, he got a late third expansion, and we can't really record this anymore because of some syncing purposes. So hope you guys enjoy this video.